Hi, my name is Phil, and this is KubeFM.
One of our podcast guests, Evan, pointed out that Go processes and containers aren't aware of resource limits. Have you encountered any unexpected interactions between programming languages and Kubernetes resource management?
Yeah, so, there definitely has been kind of this long-term issue with languages that have like a virtual machine, like Java has the JVM, and the JVM tries to manage its own heap memory, and people tend to start Java processes with specific limits, and then they try and put all that in a container which has its own cgroups controls around resources. So I know, just from my involvement in Docker in the early days and Containerd, people have been trying to resolve those differences of opinion, so to speak, about who's managing how much memory can be used. But, people are solving those challenges, and you can find lots of information online about how to match up, those awareness of both how much memory can I use, but also how much memory am I using. People have to basically talk to Linux to understand the real state of their memory usage, and that's how container runtimes handle it using cgroups.
One of our guests, Eric, stated, Kubernetes is just Linux. How do you interpret this statement, and what are its implications for Kubernetes users?
Yeah, so ignoring our good friends at Microsoft, obviously there are those using Kubernetes on other platforms, but I think the basic idea is that because Linux containers are just wrapping Linux processes, and therefore everything within your container is just a Linux process that has to use the libraries and the kernel interfaces. That means that in essence, you have to know enough about Linux to understand what's happening.